Okay, folks, and while I was sitting there in a stream telling people about how I was kind of sort of thinking of doing this, I wanted to explain. So here you have this little planet, and you can see how it wraps it around. What I need to do is have it wrap a little bit more and overlap, or I create a non-circular 2D image and make it more like how you see the planet Earth, how they unwrap it and it kind of looks wavy. Anyway, yeah. And as you can see, this one here is bigger and it looks a little less, because if you drop it on when it's the object smaller, it kind of stretches it out, right? Mind you, this one a little bit more detailed. And the neat thing about the plugin for the old Adobe thing is if I went and did this frame by frame by frame and then cinematically just kind of add things in, you could get a really crazy animation based on that. Just moving, the clouds over it, right? And then you're using, almost nothing for doing that, but still. So this is a non-procedural little planet, right? All you do is you move this asset with the texture up to 4.24, and then you would texture paint in these little sections down here at the bottom, right? Take a little bit to get it looking kind of good. Or you don't need to do it, and you just kind of angle your animation, right, where it's looking straight at it. You can go over this way a bit. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I get up here, you've got this whole area here, right, except for that very top. So you could maybe do up the top with some ice-looking shelves and stuff like that, and then you've got something there. And that takes no time at all. I could do 100 of these in a night, right? Different looking planets, and from a distance over here, coming into a star system, and you see that, right? It might rotate a little bit for a second or so, and then to the next scene you go, right? This is what I was trying to tell people. And if I go and I take the dungeon, let me see if I've got one of those. Let's see here. Hold on. I'm gonna just a sec. I'll be right back. I'm kind of doing something here. Dungeon. Where is that? DON. There it is. Fantasy Worlds. Let's see if we can make something here. Now, fractal world generator. Where is that thingy? Fantasy world generator. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Castles and cities, yes. Hex grid, yeah. Label the map, no. Okay. We'll just call it that. Construct. You'll see what I mean in a minute here. It's going to take a minute for this to generate a map. They're actually quite large. And then the thing is I can take this and wrap it around a sphere too, and then what you've got is a Dungeons and Dragons style map, right? That wraps, and that's the key here. This one actually wraps. Okay. Oh boy, and then it listed all the crap at the bottom, so I'm gonna have to cut this image. They've been doing this stupid stuff lately. I'll play with that later, and I'll show you. I'll have to do some cutting and whatnot. But this ends up working out so that Anyway, I'm gonna upload this, and then you guys can see.